The night of Chovtes Elul, Tovshin Chov Beis, which is the night of Erev Rosh Hashanah, Tovshin Chov Gimel, there was a Farbrengen. This was an exception because in those years there was no Farbrengen the night of Erev Rosh Hashanah. Later years, every year there was a Farbrengen the night of Erev Rosh Hashanah, but not in Tovshin Chov Beis. But this was an exception, and it was because there were a lot of Orchim that came, so basically to be Mekabel Ponim the Orchim, there was a special Farbrengen that night. We also heard before that by the Farbrengen something special is going to happen. Two things. Number one, somebody was going to bring the key to the city of Kiryat to present to the Rebbe. It was sent by the mayor of the city. And also that they were preparing a stender to give the Rebbe. This was made by the Sefer L'Mlocha that he had in Kfar Chabad, the yeshiva, the school that they partially was learning, partially was working, and they worked on making the stender. And we knew that months before they got measurements and the pictures and everything, and they were able to make a stender exactly the way the Rebbe stender was, and they were going to bring it to the Rebbe by the Farbrengen. So by the Farbrengen, Reb Yankov Peles, I think it was, came over to the Rebbe and presented the Rebbe with the key of Kiryat Gat that the mayor sent. And the Rebbe said a whole sicha in connection to receiving the key. Explained what the union of a key to a city means, Baruch Niyas. And then afterwards, I think it was Iche Gansberg, if I remember correctly, together with a few more people, brought over, in the middle of the Farbrengen, brought over the stender and presented it to the Rebbe. And the Rebbe said a whole sicha on the biur of what is the union of the stender. So I'm going to try to repeat bekitzer what the Rebbe said, b'nekeya both. But Negeya, the key, the Rebbe said that B'chlal, when you give over a key, it has a certain type of a kinyan that gives you a right over something, but that's Negeya to the way the minig amokim, not always the same. But one thing is for sure, a key is to open the door that you should be able to go in and out. Like this, a door is locked, and this opens the door, so you should be able to go in and out. Especially if it's a key to a city in Eretz Yisrael, there's something special in the city, so this has a special value. And what's the union of it? So the Rebbe said the tachlis of every city is to become an ir lekenu, which means a city in which you feel godliness. We know that the city has a lot of things, daimim, tzemeya, chaim, medaber, all things which all were created by Hashem, but we don't feel it. There's a hell of a hest, it's concealed, godliness is concealed, and what we have to do is make the city into ir lekenu, that we should feel the godliness that's in everything. But since Mashiach didn't come yet, that means there are still negative things in the world. So we also have to protect the city that no negative influence from the outside should come in. And that's where the union of making a wall is. But on the other hand, you have to also go out from the city to be mekar of other Yidden. You have to bring godliness into the outside too. So the wall has to have a door that you should be able to go out. But the door is not only you should be able to go out in order to bring godliness to the outside, but it also, a door is made to come in. That means that not only should you go out and be mekar of those Yidden and bring godliness to them, but you have to bring them into the city. That they should also become part of the city of the union of ir lekenu, that they should feel godliness. And this is the union of a key. The key is the one that opens the door, makes it possible to come out of the city of ir lekenu, bring godliness to the outside and bring them in to have godliness inside. But this is also a mashal to the Yeridus and Neshama Lamata. The Neshama comes down, comes into this world, which is the ir lekenu, and this place where the Neshama comes down has a wall, but the wall has a door, has a gate and a door, that from the door you go outside into the world, and also you bring dusha there, and you also bring the things into the ir lekenu. And the Eibishter gives keches every year that he's able to utilize this, to utilize the key, that he is the one that's able to open the door to go out to bring godliness into the world and bring things from the world into the city, into ir lekenu, to bring godliness there. And by doing that in the city of Eretz Yisrael, then this will be the beginning of what it says, that the Asid Eretz Yisrael, that is Pashat B'chol Arot, says that the Kedusha of Eretz Yisrael will go out to the whole world, that the feeling of godliness will go into the world. And that's the key that is there to a city. Later, actually, the Rebbe also sent a letter to the mayor of Kiryat Gat, thanking him and giving him the same general idea of what the union of a key is, Baruch Niyas, to a city. And Benegay, the second thing, what the Rebbe said concerning the stender, that will be in the next voice.